Today, I come to Mary with an open heart, seeking her intercession to bless my day, my life, and my journey. May she, as a loving mother, grant me peace, enlighten my decisions, and strengthen my courage to live with truth. If this is also your desire, join me in this prayer. Share your request in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Each time this video is watched, this prayer will be renewed over your life. May Mary walk with us, from the first light of morning to the quiet rest of night. Each new dawn invites us to begin again. We don't always know what the day will bring, but we can choose how to face it, with faith, with peace, with courage. And that is why today we entrust our day and our lives into the hands of Mary, so that even amid uncertainties and challenges, we may find light to choose wisely, strength to keep going, and serenity to trust. We ask Mary to bless each step, to prepare each encounter, to illuminate each decision, that even when doubts arise, our hearts may remain at peace, knowing that nothing escapes the gaze of God, and that, with the intercession of the Mother, every choice becomes lighter and every path more secure. Mary, today I place my life in your hands. Every step I take, every choice I make, every moment of this day, may everything be under your protection and your watchful gaze. May your love embrace me from the first light of dawn, giving me peace to live what must be lived, and courage to face whatever comes with serenity. Bless this day, Mary. May the light of heaven illuminate my paths and warm my heart. May I find reasons to smile in the little things, and may difficulties never steal the faith I carry within me. Walk with me, beloved Mother, and make my day a space of blessings and lessons. Mary, I ask you to cover my day with your mantle of love. May I wake up feeling the calm that comes from knowing I am not alone, that there is a mother who walks with me, who watches over me and intercedes without ceasing. May every moment, from the simplest to the most challenging, be lived under the sign of your blessing. May I not allow fear, anxiety, or haste to steal the beauty of what today can make bloom. Illuminate my words so that they may be seeds of peace. Illuminate my eyes so that I may see the good hidden in each situation. Illuminate my steps so that I may choose the right path, even if it is longer. Mary, teach me to live this day with gratitude, with patience, and with courage. May your presence be my anchor in the turbulent winds and my breath of hope in the calm mornings. With your help, may I learn to make this day the best it can be. May I know how to recognize the blessings hidden in the details of my day. May I not wait for great signs to give thanks, nor for great achievements to rejoice. May I perceive God's care in the small victories, in the unexpected encounters, in the silent peace that often goes unnoticed. May my eyes be attentive to the grace revealed in the ordinary, and even when the hours feel heavy, may I remember that your intercession walks with me. May I find strength where I thought there was none, and may I discover new paths where there seemed to be only walls. Mary, may your light gently guide me, without haste, without fear, with the certainty that every step, no matter how small, brings me closer to the purpose God dreamed for me. Mary, may I find the courage today to make the choices that need to be made. May I not run from difficult decisions, but may I also not rush when faced with doubts. May I know how to quiet my heart when I need to listen more deeply, and may I have clarity to recognize the path that leads to true peace. May my choices be illuminated by your wisdom, and may my steps be firm, even when the way ahead is unknown. May I have serenity to accept what I cannot change and strength to transform what is within my reach. May I not fear making mistakes, but learn from every experience. Mary, place your hand upon my decisions, upon my dreams, upon my plans. May I walk without fear, trusting that where my strength falls short, your love will complete what is missing. May I begin this day without carrying the weight of past days. May I know how to leave behind the guilt already surrendered to God, the resentments that only sicken the soul, and the fears that paralyze me. May I be free to live today with lightness, with gratitude, and with new eyes, capable of seeing the opportunities hidden in the simplest gestures. Throughout this day, may I allow myself to be touched by hope. May I not harden my heart in the face of difficulties, but keep faith alive within me. Mary, teach me to walk without haste, without harsh self-demands, without unrealistic expectations. May I receive with tenderness whatever the day offers me, and at its end may I rest with a peaceful heart, knowing that I did the best I could. Mary, may I be an instrument of peace today in the lives of those who cross my path. May my words be gentle, my gestures kind, and my presence a breath of hope for those who may be weary or discouraged. May I know how to listen attentively, to welcome without judgment, and to offer support even through the smallest actions where true charity often hides. May I be patient in the face of delays, understanding in the face of faults, and humble in the face of differences. Mary, help me to be a reflection of your maternal love, a love that does not wait for perfection to love, nor for recognition to serve. May every glance, every word, and every gesture today carry the seed of peace that you planted in the world through your simple and faith-filled life. May I have the sensitivity to notice the small miracles that surround me. May I not wait for grand signs to recognize God's hand at work in my life. May I know how to give thanks for the morning that opens before me, for the food that sustains me, for the smile offered to me when I least expect it. May my eyes be open to see the kindness hidden in everyday life. Even on days of silence, may I feel your presence. Even when there are no words, may my heart know how to praise. Mary, teach me to live with true gratitude, the kind that does not depend on circumstances, but is born from the trust that I am being guided and protected, even when I do not understand the path. May peace find me today, and may I know how to welcome it with joy. Mary, may I know how to live this day with calm in my heart. May I not rush unnecessarily, nor worry excessively about what has not yet happened. May I trust in God's timing and respect the rhythm of life, without rushing processes, without demanding from myself what only time and grace can mature. May I find serenity to deal with the unexpected and wisdom not to get lost in small setbacks. Mary, teach me to keep my peace even when everything around me seems rushed. May your presence remind me that true strength is born from gentleness, and that those who walk with faith do not need to run, they only need to trust. May every step I take today be firm, but also light. May I have discernment to see beyond appearances. May I not judge with hurried eyes, nor draw conclusions from what is only surface. May I have the wisdom to recognize what is true, what is good, and what comes from God. May I know how to choose with awareness and walk with firmness, even when the path is not the easiest. May your light illuminate my decisions so that I do not get lost in illusions or fears. May I walk with serenity, trusting that heaven always prepares the best for those who remain faithful. Mary, guide my choices, the small and great steps of this day. And when doubts arise, may your silent love remind me that it is in the calm of prayer that the true answer is revealed. Mary, may I be faithful to the small things today. May I recognize that the greatness of life is built in simple gestures, in silent commitments, in daily acts of care that few see but that sustain so much. May I value each task entrusted to me, each responsibility placed in my hands, knowing that when done with love, every action becomes a prayer. May I not despise what seems small, nor think useless what I do with my whole heart. Mary, teach me that in the kingdom of God, what is done with humility and care carries the weight of eternity. May I walk through this day with patience, dedication, and joy, trusting that the good planted today will bloom in times I may never be able to measure. Mary, may I know how to embrace the day as it comes. May I not rebel against setbacks, nor lose heart in the face of obstacles. May I understand that each difficulty carries within it an opportunity for growth, for maturity, and for a renewal of faith. Instead of questioning the challenges, may I have the wisdom to ask, what can I learn from this? May I not allow disappointments to embitter my heart, but know how to transform them into bridges toward a stronger, deeper, and more generous love. Mary, teach me to walk with the lightness that comes from trusting in God. May my eyes remain open to the hidden beauty even within pain, and may I have the courage to move forward even when the path seems narrow. May I know how to trust beyond what my eyes can see today. Even when the signs are scarce, may I keep the flame of faith alive. May I walk not because everything is clear, but because I trust that where there is faith, there will always be a way. May I not need to understand everything in order to move forward, nor control everything to rest my heart. May I learn to rely more on trust than on human certainties. May I allow myself to be guided by your gentle gaze, which sees beyond what the world can perceive. Mary, sustain my faith when it falters, warm my hope when it weakens. May I live this day with the firm certainty that with every step, your love walks with me, silent, faithful, and constant. Mary, may I find joy today in the little things. May I not wait for great events to smile, nor need grand achievements to feel gratitude. May I recognize the hidden kindness in a simple gesture, the beauty that lives in silence, the peace that quietly arrives in the midst of daily life. May I cherish every embrace, every kind word, every honest work, and every meal on the table. May I understand that true happiness is not found in the extraordinary, but in the way I choose to see the ordinary. Mary, teach me to live with this grateful gaze that transforms everything it touches. May my heart be lighter today, not because everything is perfect, but because I am able to see God's presence in everything. May I know how to begin and end this day in peace. May my first thought upon waking be gratitude, and my last gesture before sleeping be surrender. May I not carry into the night the burdens I could not resolve, nor demand from myself more than my humanity can offer. May I accept my limits with tenderness, knowing that God understands the deepest intentions of my heart. May every task completed, every smile shared, every silence respected become small prayers I lift to heaven. Mary, teach me to live with more presence, more simplicity, and more love. May I embrace this day as a gift, and by its end, even with flaws and imperfections, may I rest with a peaceful heart, knowing I was faithful to what I could be today. Mary, may I have patience with myself. May I learn to respect my own pace, to welcome my failures, and to recognize that growth takes time. May I not rush to be perfect, but commit myself to being true. Instead of being so hard on myself, may I learn to care for myself tenderly, knowing that God's mercy sustains me where my strength falls short. May I be able to look at myself with the same gaze you would offer, a gaze full of understanding, encouragement, and tenderness. Mary, help me realize that being strong is not about never falling, but about rising again as many times as needed. May I treat myself with more kindness today, and in doing so, may I also spread that kindness to those who cross my path. May I have the courage to be light even when there is darkness around me. May I not be overwhelmed by the discouragement of others, nor allow the coldness of the world to cool the love I carry within me. May I choose every day to rekindle the flame of hope, even if it seems small, even if few notice it. May I find the strength to begin again when needed, and the serenity to keep moving forward when everything feels uncertain. Mary, strengthen my quiet faith, the kind that remains firm even without applause, the kind that endures even without guarantees. May I live today with the courage of those who believe that love is still the answer, and that doing good is never in vain. Mary, may I know how to start over as many times as necessary. May I not be ashamed of my stumbles, nor allow the fear of making mistakes to paralyze me. May I see in every fall an opportunity to grow, in every mistake a chance to learn, and in each new day an invitation to try again, with more humility and more wisdom. May I understand that life's journey is made of many small steps, and that it doesn't matter how many times I have to stop or change direction. What matters is to keep walking, trusting that God guides me even when I cannot see it. Mary, hold my hand in the moments when I hesitate, and always remind me that as long as there is faith in my heart, it is never too late to begin again. May I know how to trust in the plans that God has for me, even when they are different from my own. May I learn to let go of what is no longer meant to be, to accept the paths that close, and to welcome with faith the ones that open. May I have the wisdom to understand that often what seems like loss is actually protection, and what seems like delay is simply preparation. May my heart not rebel against what I do not understand, but remain serene in the certainty that all things work together for the good of those who love God. Mary, teach me this silent and trusting surrender that you lived. May I have less anxiety and more faith with each passing day, less fear and more hope. And may I know how to wait for God's timing with a light soul and a grateful heart. Mary, may I learn to find meaning even in the simplest days. May I not wait for grand events to value the life that pulses within me, the grace that spreads around me, the goodness of God that reveals itself even in the smallest details. May I learn to celebrate the small victories, the gestures of affection, the words of comfort that arrive when I least expect them. May I not allow routine to steal from me the wonder of living. May my eyes remain attentive to the signs of love scattered along the way, and may my heart stay sensitive to the touch of heaven in every moment. Mary, teach me to live with lightness and gratitude, so that even the ordinary days become extraordinary through the presence of God within them. May I know how to guard my peace today as a precious treasure. May I not allow harsh words, setbacks, or worries to steal from me the serenity that comes from God. May I have the wisdom to discern what deserves my attention and what I can surrender without carrying it in my heart. May I choose to respond with calm in the midst of agitation, to opt for silence when words would only add weight, and to prefer peace over the need to be right. Mary, teach me to protect my inner self with your gentleness. May my day be guided not by what happens around me, but by the peace I nurture within. And even in the small battles, may I choose the lightness that comes from faith. Mary, may I have a heart attentive to the needs of others. May I not be so absorbed in my own problems that I fail to see those who need a word, a gesture, a welcoming look. May I not rush past the encounters of the day, but be a presence that calms, a voice that consoles, and hands that help. May I learn to perceive the silent requests, the confessions disguised in smiles, the hidden pains amidst the daily routine. Mary, teach me to be as sensitive as you were at the wedding at Cana, able to see the need even before it was spoken. May I bring peace where there is anxiety, hope where there is discouragement, and love where there is loneliness. May I know how to make my day a living prayer. May every action, every word, and every choice be a way of praising God. May I understand that holiness is not only found in formal moments of prayer, but also in the way I work, listen, embrace, and care. May I transform the ordinary into something sacred, offering God the best of myself even in the simplest tasks. Mary, teach me to live with this spirit of silent surrender, which sanctifies the routine and fills the smallest acts of the day with meaning. May I walk today with the awareness that each moment is an opportunity to love more and love better. Mary, may I have the serenity to deal with what I cannot control. May I learn to accept what escapes from my hands, without anger, without anxiety, without despair. May I learn to trust that even in what I do not understand, God is working. May my faith not depend on visible certainties, but rest on the trust that matures only in the silence of the soul. When faced with the unexpected, may I not be shaken, but strengthened. When faced with losses, may I not despair, but rebuild myself in love. Mary, teach me to breathe deeply in the face of challenges, to keep my eyes fixed on what is essential, and to walk with the calm of one who knows that heaven never abandons those who persevere. Mary, may I learn to care for what is invisible to the eyes. May I not lose myself only in the urgencies of the world, but dedicate time to what truly sustains life: faith, hope, and love. May I strengthen my soul through prayer, renew my mind through the Word, and nourish my spirit with the serene trust that everything is being guided by God. May I not neglect my inner life, even in the midst of pressures and external expectations. Mary, teach me to build a fruitful silence within myself, where the presence of God can speak without noise, without hurry, without fear. And may the peace I carry within be stronger than the noise outside. May I recognize at every step your hand guiding me. May I learn to be constant in what is good. May I not lose heart in the face of small results, nor lose enthusiasm when the journey seems long. May I understand that faithfulness in small things is what builds great works, and that true love is proven in the simple gestures of daily life. May I be faithful to what I have embraced with faith, even when no one is watching. May I persevere in my purposes of peace, kindness, and faith, even when the winds blow against me. Mary, strengthen in me that silent and humble constancy that does not seek applause, but desires only to be faithful to what God dreamed for me. May I continue today, without haste, without discouragement, without fear. Mary, may I know when it is time to move forward and when it is time to wait. May I not rush out of fear, nor remain stagnant out of insecurity. May I learn to listen to the voice of God, which often speaks softly within the heart, indicating the right moment to act or to rest. May I trust that there are blessings hidden in the time of waiting, and that every silence from God is also a form of care. Mary, teach me this serene wisdom that does not hurry, but also does not give up. May I walk with courage when the path opens, and may I have the patience to remain steady when it is time to sow without yet seeing the fruits. Mary, may I learn to rejoice in what belongs to others. May I not allow comparison to steal the peace from my heart, nor let envy infiltrate my relationships. May I know how to admire the achievements of others with generosity, understanding that each one walks at the unique pace God has prepared. May I find contentment in who I am and in what I have today, without needing to measure myself through the eyes of the world. Mary, help me to recognize that what is meant for me will come at the right time, and that celebrating the good in others also opens space for joy to blossom within me. May gratitude and humility be the companions of my day, making it lighter and more true. Mary, may I live this day with an open heart. May I not harden in the face of challenges, nor close myself off because of fears. May I have the courage to love again, to trust again, to believe once more in the goodness within people and in the possibilities that life offers. Even in the face of falls and disappointments, may I not lose the ability to be amazed by God's goodness hidden in the details. Mary, wrap my heart with your patient love and teach me to move forward, free from resentment and full of hope. May I have eyes to see life as a gift, even on the quietest days, even in the most discreet hours. Mary, may I not allow fear to paralyze me. May I know how to trust even when I cannot see the whole road, even when the answer has not yet arrived, even when the future seems uncertain. May I not retreat in the face of challenges, nor hide from the opportunities that God places in my path. May I walk with faith, step by step, trusting that your hand guides me, even through the most difficult stretches. Mary, teach me to live with that serene courage that comes from the certainty that I am not alone. May I choose today to trust more than to fear, to hope more than to doubt, and to love more than to protect myself. Because those who walk with faith never walk in vain. Mary, thank you for walking with me through this day. Thank you for the blessings I saw and those I didn't even notice, for the silent deliverances, for the small miracles hidden in the routine. I place in your hands everything I live today, the joys, the struggles, the choices, and also the doubts. May it all be embraced by your love and transformed according to God's will. May I fall asleep tonight with a light heart, certain that I was supported at every step. And when a new day dawns, may my first words still be faith. Mary, stay with me, guide me, protect me, teach me. Through your presence, may I learn to live each day as a new opportunity to love, to trust, and to begin again. Amen. If this prayer brought peace to your heart, come and be part of our faith community. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and leave your prayer request or thanksgiving in the comments. Every time this video is watched, this prayer will be renewed over your life. Here, every intention is embraced with love and entrusted to Mary, our mother and faithful intercessor.